Who wins the league this season?
Hopefully, well, not hopefully anyone.
I was about to say that, bro.
Yeah,
I was about to say hopefully.
yeah.
No,
Because I have a few like enemies.
Bro, you don't want 20, they want 21 from you. Don't want 21
Yeah,
titles, bro.
I don't want Liverpool.
Arsenal, innit?
I don't want Liverpool to win it. No way. I've had enough of seeing City. Sorry, but to win it. So it's not even hopefully. It's just okay. Arsenal can, Arsenal can win it.
There you go.
Do you know what? The one thing that'll play into their favour, and it always does with City, is the media focusing and the fans focusing on Liverpool and Arsenal. They're called the Sharks for the reason, right? They smell blood and they just go for it. So they're happy going under the radar and just picking up points throughout the season.
I think that's low-key because of Pep. I think Pep is the world's best at deflecting.
He is. He's great at it. More than you believe.
Facts. You try hit him with something to try clickbait him, he will shut you down instantly. It's just he's too good at it.
He is great.
I didn't ask you who you think's gonna win the league this season. Quickly, give me an answer.
Why did you rule that back?
Come on. I gotta do this. Who do you think? Go on.
Arsenal looks so scary. It pains me to even think about it. I'm still gonna go with Liverpool, but I didn't give Arsenal enough respect at the start of the season. I apologise for that. So,
right, who do you think's gonna win the league?
Definitely not Arsenal. You're not gonna crumble, bruv. Set piece FC. You know what I mean?
If you were gonna crumble, you're crumbling,
Set
bro.
piece
You ain't
FC,
staying in
bro.
top 4.
Set piece FC.
It works.
I think City or I think Liverpool. Still think Liverpool got the league.
Really?
Yeah? I still think Liverpool got the league.
Okay.
And that's what I say about football. We see we're too reactionary.
No, it's early. Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not disagreeing.
We have to remember they won 7 in a row. Like that's not forgotten about. Just because they lost 3, they can go win 7 again.
Yeah.
So for me,
Same with City.
Liverpool or City. Look, Arsenal will be close. I just don't. I think Arteta is gonna fall too early again.
Arsenal have got one more question to answer. They've done it against Newcastle right now, right? I've seen them do late winners before. They did it against Bournemouth. They've done it against a few squads earlier on in the season. The question they've got to answer is when they get to April, May, March, all of them. If we're 2 points and it's in there, can they do it then when it's crunch time? That's the real big question.
Just for us or for them?
Yeah, not for you. And you know what?
I think for them.
They've done it for a few years now.
And you know what? For you, it's not even the Arsenal. It's not even the big games. It's the Leeds away. But you've beaten them already. But that's what I'm talking about.
But I think we've
Bournemouth away, Everton away.
We've turned the corner on those teams. I think for this season.
One
thing what you said though, we've been the chaser and we've been chased, and we still end up with a trophy. So this one's a bit of an anomaly of. Yeah, now you got
for Arsenal to win the league, you got to clear it.
Everything has to do. You have to go for it, and then you got
to do Conte's Chelsea. That's what you got. You got to clear it. That's what you have to do.
Or the Mourinho's
Chelsea.
Otherwise,
everyone compares it to Chelsea. Everyone's always comparing to Chelsea.
If like Doyle said, if you're 2 points, even 3, even 4, sniffing.
Yeah, it's techie.
Is Arsenal quite like it's? I don't know. It always fell, bro.
Just quickly, we'll run through what Dean picked for Tottenham. He said he jokes about having Eze as his key player, but that didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. He went with Kudus, smart. One goal. I didn't know he had 4 assists.
Yeah, 4 assists.
He's gone crazy.
He's a good player.
He's going crazy. He's going crazy, bro.
That's good return.
Kudus, he don't post on Instagram. He don't talk.
He don't talk too
much.
He's
just a cool dude, bro. He's one of them cool guys that doesn't need to speak. He just lets the footy do the talking.
He's just hungry. He's just hungry.
You said you wanted 15 goal contributions from him. He's already on 5. Yeah, man. All right, cool, fair. Do you know what? We'll move on. Tottenham, that's them signed off. Second place, Mr. Doyle. Liverpool, Mr. You know what I mean? We got the best team.
I've been waiting for this one.
It's over. He goes, we can win the whole world. He said any competition, World Cup, Euros. Brother, let's talk, Doyle.
I would like to start my segments by clarifying that I am a football fan, not a football manager. So the things I say aren't necessarily always going to be true, okay?
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
Where do you think Liverpool finish and who's going to win the Premier League this season?
I'm not going to jump the gun yet. It's 7 games in. I think it's Arsenal's season to win it. Right now, what we're looking at, listen, let me finish.
Oh, you're not Sally, you know. We're favourites. You're the favourites.
Listen, I'm not saying you're the favourites. I'm saying it's your season to win. Liverpool and City are not as cohesive as they would like to be. Your team has the best stability and you've added all in the right areas. Eze is one of the best creative midfielders in the world. Love him. Great. But if you don't capitalise this season, it's over for Arsenal and Arteta. But I think you can. But having said that, I said it earlier, didn't I? When we get to May, April, all them type of stages, if we're 1 point, 2 points, even if it's City, that's when I want to see Arsenal answering the questions. You've done it this season already for me in different areas, right? Yeah. But I still think Liverpool, if we kick on, and resurrect our season against Man United. It can happen. Football's a mad game. You also could get injuries.
Do you know how mad it is?
There's so many different things and variables that could come in here. You can't say anyone's going to win the league, anyone's going to finish here, but I still think Liverpool can.
But
win
do you
the
know
league.
how mad it is? And this is why you have to even like explain yourself and say, get our season back on track, sitting on 15 points after 7 games. Do you know how mad it is?
Crazy.
We work on fan football.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Which is exactly the reason why I'm saying to Liverpool fans, I don't want us to become entitled and expect ourselves to win everything, because it's not fair on the players that we've just brought in. It's not fair on Arnie Slot. They've just won a title for us, right? And we've been through lots of great times. So now while we're suffering, just back them. You're never going to get them to play better by shouting at them. They will get better if you support them. No, believe me, that's how Scousers do.
Suffering is mad.
And that's with all fans as well, man.
Honestly, if we've just lost 3 games in a row, I'd say that's suffering. I didn't like that.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying.
I know, absolutely. Which is why I'm not going over the top with it all, lad. I think that's why I'm not going over the top. I'm saying if we can find our cohesiveness, we have the most talented squad here, in my opinion. We've got the most talented. It's not the most cohesive, but I still think we can find a way and a style of play that's going to work for every individual in this team. And that starts with taking Dom out of right back and Ryan Gravenberch out of centre back, please, immediately. The one thing I am worried about with Liverpool's season is the sustainability of playing Ibu Konate and Virgil for 40-something plus games. It's just not possible, right? You can't do that. We need to buy a centre-back in January. So I've got lots of worries, but I'm not going to jump the gun in anything. So yes, Liverpool can win the league, but it's Arsenal's season to do it. If you don't, it's game over, lad. That's the way I see it.
Have you guys really been playing this well this season?
No.
You know, you've been scraping the wins early. You said about mentality for that, but what about the mentality for losing them last minute? It's really right down the middle.
Absolutely.
I don't think you've been playing that well.
We haven't.
Palace last second, Chelsea last second.
Win all of a sudden.
Our best performance was the first half against Everton. We were exceptional in that first half. Aside from that, we've not been cohesive, as I've said. We've not played well, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not.
Yeah, you
could click. But that's still a team that's won 7 games in a row, not playing well.
Exactly.
So whilst we're not playing well and still picking up points, I'm still going to believe that when we do play well, boy, we'll pick up points, right?
Yeah.
That's the way I'm seeing it.
I'm not having it though.
The Arsenal stuff, obviously, I think you will laugh when Robbie said he thinks they're going to win the league. You will laugh at the original video. It's now looking like we are top with 1.16. It's still early. Doesn't mean it's won. Trust me, I've learned that the hard way plenty of times.
You still got to go Villa Park.
So we've got a few places to go. We still got your place. We still got a few places. But Arsenal, I still want to keep them there. I still think they're going to be top. I think they're going to win the league. What fans keep saying is look at Liverpool. When they click, what happens? But people don't think when Arsenal click, we haven't got.
Arsenal don't click though.
No,
it's
but we've had no Saka. We've had no.
It doesn't click.
We had no Odegaard. He's injured again. We've had players out. We had Saliba out.
When people say click, when Liverpool click, if it's like it flows. It's like water. It's like boom, the ball. But when Arsenal don't click.
2022, 23 season
is you play for corners, it's set pieces.
My argument is
was that the season when you had that Christmas jersey? Yeah?
Oh yeah, so what season was that? When Martinelli got like 15 goals. That season, cool.
We clicked.
Since then,
I know. Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. But it can, and if it does, with all the players are back and fit, with the squad, if we get that performance level.
But I think Arteta's manager is gone.
I don't think you're going to get that. What you've got now is a perfect rounded team. It's stable as. Mate, you've got the best defence in the league. I don't think you're going to have a problem. You don't need to go and win games 4-0. You just need to win. And the question of when Liverpool click, that's the point. You need to stay consistent until we click, and that might be a big, massive point gap at that point.
I hope so.
But you've got to be consistent. That's the only thing Arsenal need to do. You'll be fine if you stay like that.
Well, that's it. We're winning games, and I believe.
You don't need to win 4-0 every game.
I know. We want to see as some Arsenal fans, not all Arsenal fans, they want to be entertained.
They won everything on 1-0, lads. They won 1-0 every game when he won them titles last year.
George Brett did that. That was the way he played. It was boring Arsenal, but yeah, I just think with the quality we have, eventually I want to be able to see us do free-flowing football. However, we're going more direct. More football's changing. Football's going back to the old ways of bangers from outside the box and long, direct, physical strike. I hope we can get a mix and blend between long ball and then also bopping teams off the pitch, which you should be able to in the latter end stages of the season.
Leeds, you pop them off the pitch.
True, 5-0,
I feel like anyone can.
Flat trap bullies.
Little bit.
All Arsenal need to do is not listen to anybody and stay focused. That's their problem. Just lock in. That's all you need to do now, and you could win this title. Just do it. They've been through enough together. They understand each other.
And ignore the noise. It's hard when Arsenal fan base as well as Man United fan base is loud, and even Liverpool at times. People like to push, the narratives on us three. That's why we spoke about City sometimes they don't really get looked at and they creep back in, the Sharks. But anyway, listen, that is it for the review